here in the first half.
It's now second and 10.
Come on!
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. A slant to Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
First down.
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Packers 14.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Brings up third down and 10.
To throw is Rodgers on third down. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis for the grab. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Todd Gurley heading back out along with the rest of the Atlanta offense.
And he's found the end zone twice. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground?
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. Now he'll let it go on the run. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30. Past the 20. And that's a touchdown. But hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Rodgers now on 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And down he'll go at the 25. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, 31 yards. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and that'll make it third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 82 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Attention shifts to Todd Gurley. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown the last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Dancing to his left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Close to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
48-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down, escaping the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Steps away. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They run. It's Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now Rodgers on the move to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. One final try now for Rodgers. Now in desperation, and it's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.